God bless my soul. Please. Just work. Today. Hello, sorry, I'm just trying to set up this. I need to fix this background, it's all screwed up. It's totally screwed up. I can't seem to get it just right. Whatever, we're just gonna have to make do, I guess. What a nightmare. Who knew the background was gonna be the biggest problem today? Oh my god. One of these days I'm gonna have a much better setup than this piece of shit in the background here. I'm just so tired of this malfunctioning every day. There we go. That's all I needed. Just a little pull from the side there. Alright, we're gonna get started here in a second here. Got that. We're just about ready to go here. Yeehaw. Whatever, good enough. It's good enough. All right, hello everybody. Hello. Anyone that's joining in? What day of the week is it? It's Monday. It's a Monday today. That means most people are probably going to be working still. According to YouTube, I really should be doing this video around 5 o'clock, but there's got time for that. So we're just doing it now. Yes, we are. Alright, let's get started here. And, you know, let me pull up the chat here. See the chat for anyone that joins in. Ebony White, good to see you again. Monica, and anyone else that's watching right now, happy to see you. Alright, we're going to get started. Or just about. Alright, there we go. I think that'll do. That'll do. All right, so we're going to be doing person on your mind today, for those who are wondering. All right, so person on your mind is supposed to be somebody that you're romantically interested in. You don't necessarily have to be dating them. All right, could be like an ex that you're kind of going on and off with. It's definitely not supposed to be a reading about someone you're not talking with, or somebody that you've kind of, severed your ties with them. That's not the type of reading. It's supposed to be someone that you're romantically interested in. All right. So this particular reading is kind of controversial. Some people like it, some people don't. I personally like it. That's why I do it. So the story may resonate or it may not. If it doesn't, who cares? Just move on. There's plenty of other tarot readers you might resonate with better with your situation, your story. I can't get everyone's situation, obviously, but I do try. The timestamps will be in the comment section down below. If we have a moderator join, I don't know, Lee in the Blues, hint, hint, she will post them in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I will do it. Just give me a little time after the video is done. So if you don't want to wait for your sign to be read, you can always just come back to the video and watch it at a later time. That's perfectly fine. If you'd like to see where your sign is going to be read, you can click the description of this video. Just click the drop down tab and you'll see all the signs there. So today we're going to be doing Taurus, Libra, Leo, Pisces as the first rotation. The second rotation will be Virgo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, and Cancer. And the last and final rotation will be Capricorn, Gemini, Aries, and Scorpio. Wonderful. I think that's it. And the last thing, if you'd like to email me for tarot-related questions or personal readings, you can definitely do that. Just go to the About Me section of my YouTube channel page, and you'll see my email address there. Please, 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 please keep it just to anything related to tarot. All right? If it's not related to tarot, I generally don't want to hear about it. And I do appreciate everyone that leaves comments in the comment section. I definitely do read all the comments. I think I got to most of them in the last video, but if I didn't, I'm sorry about that. I appreciate you leaving comments and feedback and all that kind of stuff. It's really nice. Like I said, I do read them. And if you'd like to check out Kit's Cards channel, I'll leave a link to her channel when I post the timestamps. All right, for anyone that hasn't watched her channel, she's another great tarot reader that supports the channel. She posts a lot of donations, so I really appreciate that. All right, folks, let's get started. We're going to be doing our Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Taurus signs. All right, so let's get this show on the road here. All right, if you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Taurus, your sign is being read now. Just figure out what's going on with our bulls. One more shuffle. Let's split the deck. It's about the person that's most on our Taurus collective's mind. Who is this person? Romantic interest of Taurus. I'd like to get two cards on how this person currently feels towards Taurus. Woo! Who is this person and how do they feel towards the zodiac sign of Taurus collective? Romantic interest currently. Oh, wow, I have double Earth energy in reverse. Wow. So, this is kind of a bad pairing year, Taurus, unfortunately, but it's not too bad. Let's just see what else comes out here. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Please. Whoever this person is, Taurus, so far seems to feel that things are moving slowly between you two, if at all. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Look at that. Didn't Old West call it? Yes. Yes, I did. It sounds like whoever this person is, This pairing, to be honest, Taurus, can be fairly negative and terrible. Both of these cards can talk about just things either in the financial world being managed poorly, as far as a relationship, it can be the trust, commitments, agendas, or where you guys are kind of seeing your future with each other. And like I said, it could be an on and off person. And if that is the case, this person may feel that you guys are aligned maybe better in different directions, aka not together. It is going to the lovers, as I called it. It seems like maybe this person's questioning whether or not, or how well you guys synergize together. For some of you, this could be a connection where it's on and off, and for others of you, it could just be somebody at a distance where 1 minute you're kind of with them, then you're not. It could be a questioning of priorities here and also the future, unfortunately, with this pairing. So this person doesn't seem that confident. I don't want to say that this person's being a dick or anything like that. That's not what's being shown here. It's just showing that there's some degree of there could also be a delay in things here, Taurus. I'm trying to be a little bit optimistic in some of these, some of the sections of the reading, because I don't always want to paint it as a negative light. This could just honestly just talk about an interruption, a delay of some sort, where maybe you guys aren't really synergizing as well as you could, or there's things, priorities that you have and they have. Maybe they don't mesh. I don't know. This person kind of sees it going like slow as molasses. I mean, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is it's a lame horse. Unfortunately, it goes around in circles. So let's see how they see you, Taurus, and we'll go from there. One card for the person that's most on Taurus's mind would like to know how that person, the person that's showing up in this reading, how do they see Taurus currently? Romantic interest of Taurus. One card. Sun in reverse. The person's not, well. So, maybe not too happy. They see you as somebody that could be. Let's clarify it. I just feel like this rating is gonna suck out. Clarify the sun in reverse. This person doesn't really have the best opinion of you, Taurus. I mean, it's not. I'm not saying it's bad. Like, as this person's got like a chip on their shoulder, but they don't see you that positive. Clarify the sun in reverse. Look at that, temperance. There's two ways I can look at this Taurus. Number one, this person could, and this is only going to apply to 1% of you, but I'm still going to say it. All right? Because there's going to be 1% of you that this does resonate with. For the rest of you, you can just discard it. This pairing can be concerning for someone that's questioning if somebody has a bit of an ego problem or a focus on themselves in some way or another. In other words, this could be suggesting this person feels that you're worried about your own problems, your own issues. Maybe you talk about that a lot and you don't really like bring it up, you don't really focus on them that much. This is the kind of energy of somebody that if you were to hang out, that kind of just vents their problems, tells their problems, all that kind of stuff, or what's going on in their life, or their struggles, their issues, and blah, blah, blah. And for some people, they just find it really annoying. All right, this person could be one of them. If that is not the case, and you definitely know that's not you, fine. This could also suggest that this person just sees that perhaps you're trying to manage certain things in your life. For some of you, it could be depression. For others of you, it could be getting over something in your life, some issues, struggles, problems, whatever like that, and they see you trying to balance it or just work with it, I guess, or find the happy medium. So this, it may, one side is kind of worse than the other. But like I said, if you're kind of a fairly rotten person, I would assume this person just kind of sees you working through something that maybe you've told them that you're getting over. Maybe it struggles with them. I don't know. You be the judge of that, of course. I don't think it's like, per se, 100% negative, but it's not I mean, it could be better. We could have better cards, let's be honest. Come out the person that's most on the zodiac sign of Taurus's mind. Who is this person? The collective Taurus. Romantic interest. The person that's showing up in the industry. Oh, we have one card drop out. What the? Whoa! Look at that. Double temperance. This card dropped out on temperance. What is that saying? What the fuck is that saying? Let's find out. Sounds something fishy here. Something going on. Why did temperance drop out over temperance? Give me one card to clarify that. Why did temperance drop over temperance? I mean, that doesn't really make sense, but let's go with it, I guess. Hierophant? Oh, God. It's like spirit with some, like, cryptic message of some sort. Trying to balance a commitment. Trying to keep to your values, Taurus. Trying to be structured or something. Not quite understanding the message. Where's this going? I have no idea. Tell me more about Hierophant. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, Taurus, the only thing I can really tell you with this is suggesting something from potentially things that have gone wrong in your life that you don't want to repeat. Trying to make do, so perhaps you're trying to keep the peace. Keep the norm. I don't know what relevance that has. I don't know. I'm just, whatever. I'm not gonna go too far into it. Something around that. Don't know what it means. Ah, there's Lee in the Blues. Good to see you, Lee in the Blues. Thank you. That was your wild card there, Taurus. I don't know what that's about. Seven of Pentacles in reverse can, like I said, notorious card for suggesting bad harvest, things that have fell through your like sand going through your hands, something that you had in your grass, bad harvest, repeating past mistakes, things like that. But it's going to Hierophant. A Hierophant is quite it's the opposite. It can be someone that is going through some degree of issues, problems, or challenges in their life, but you know, when it's going to Hierophant, suggesting that they're trying to keep the peace, not do anything too crazy. All right. Temperance be trying to manage that. So I'm just not sure why that's your wild card, but something around that. All right. Let's clarify also the Knight of Pentacles in reverse and see what that shows. Given that that wild card came out, I'm going to clarify it. Tell me more about the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Wands. So once again, planning. So Taurus, I'm not going to change my answer on this. All right. I think that overall this person is still, this isn't like necessary. Here's the thing, Taurus. It's not necessarily bad, but it's not, I mean, it's a very bland reading. The thing is that this is kind of suggesting, like I said, somebody that is still kind of invested to some extent in the connection in some ways or another. All right. Is there potential blockages or delays? Yes. Could there be trust issues here? Yes. Could you guys possibly be agreeing on certain things and disagreeing on a whole lot of other things? I would suggest yes, based on this. This also can suggest financial issues. If there's been any financial roadblocks or reasons, it could be your living situation, their living situation, or perhaps that they value certain things. Maybe this person could also be hyper-focused on their wealth to some extent. There is, with the Three of Wands showing up here, somebody that could be placing finance above relationships. Could be. You know, this is the type of person that could be a bit materialistic. Like I said, it may not apply to all of you, but I'm just pointing that out. It could be a thing. All right. But anyways, let's move on here. Tell me about the person that's most on our Taurus collective's mind. Romantic interest. What is their near future intentions towards Taurus? Give me two cards. Ugh. So I have Seven of Swords showing up here. We have ghosting energy here. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Once again, I and team cards. Somebody that... this is, you know, Taurus, this is really concerning. This person has a pattern here with all Pentacle energies reversed. Same. And we have old swords showing up here. High potential for a ghosting energy or somebody that may just go absent. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. So with Aquarius and Capricorn energy, what 2 cards of Capricorn showing up? Aries, Gemini, Sagittarius, Leo. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Hermit. Fuck me, dude. That could go 2 ways. That's, This is almost suggesting somebody that literally has probably contemplated or thought about this, Taurus. Moving out of the picture. Or just evading something. Could even be just potential lying here. Like lying about something, maybe it's just to get out of a situation or not deal with it. The Hermit's a great card, but you know, here's the thing. Hermit does oftentimes, it kind of in some ways causes somebody to go and take time out to themselves where they're having their own time to think about things. And it's supposed to be positive things about the road ahead, decisions that could affect your life, where you're going next, blah, blah, blah. So the question I would ask is, why is this going to the Seven of Swords? This tells me either this person's thinking about, A, something you did, which I know 95% of you are going to say, I had nothing to do with that, I didn't do that, that's fine. So if that's the case, then we have to assume that it's them. So the question is, what relevance does this have in the future? Is this person trying to just get out of something? Lie about something? Or just avoid something? Or maybe there's an intent to accomplish something that I'm not seeing here, but... Or get something from you. But, I don't, you know... Take it how you want, Taurus. If it doesn't apply, it doesn't apply, but that's what I'm getting. Clarify the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Very odd reading. I don't think I've had a reading like this in a while. Look at that. 2 of Wands. I'm going to take that. How weird. And then we have Ace of Wands. I mean, Taurus, this is flat out suggesting somebody, quite honestly, that just is kind of questioning whether or not to stick around or not. That's my interpretation. Take it or leave it. Right? We have questioning energy once again. Planning energy. I mean, why is this person thinking like, maybe I want to deal with this or that? And the Three of Pentacles in reverse can directly talk about, like I said, the I in team card. It's oftentimes being a poor team player. You want to work by yourself. Or, you know, it can go as far as like not feeling valued as a part of what you're contributing and blah, 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 and some other shit that doesn't really have relevance to this reading. But in my books, when it's going to 2 of Wands, it's concerning because it kind of suggests, once again, we already established that this person might want to check out. Now we've got a card of where to next? I don't know, Taurus. You be the judge of your own life. And obviously, if it doesn't match your life, then fine. But that's what I'm getting. Very odd reading. I would anticipate that this person's planning on checking out. But could things change? Sure. Question is why this person's wanting to leave. Let's find out. Actually, no, I can't really ask that. Tell me more about the Seven of Swords. Why is the person that's most in Taurus's mind, why is the Seven of Swords showing up in their near future intentions towards Taurus? Tell me more. Wheel of Fortune? Taurus. I'm not going to change anything that I just said. Sounds like this person feels that their luck could be better elsewhere, or it's just supposed to be the way it is, or just how things are going between you two. Is that an on and off thing? I don't know, Taurus. Are you guys together? Is it blossoming? Is it doing well? Then disregard this reading. Alright, we're going to go to Libra next. If you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Libra, your sign will be read next. And thank you for everyone that's showing up to watch the video, even if it's not your message. Still happy to have you and watch. Thank you. Alright, Libra, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. So I want the person that's most on our Libra collective mind. Who is this person? Romantic interest of our Libras, please. I'd like to know who this person is and how do they feel towards our Libras. 2 cards, please. So we have air energy with the Ace of Swords in reverse, and we have Cancer energy with the 4 of Cups upright. Let me show that. Okay. So this person seems to be disappointed about something they want to know about. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords in reverse, or I feel like they're getting left in the dark about something. 10 of Wands in reverse. Doesn't tell me fucking anything. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords in reverse. One more card. Sun. So we have fire energy, Leo, Sagittarius energy showing up. I don't know what that's saying. How odd. What an odd pairing. Okay, maybe I do know, actually. Tell me more about 10 of Wands in reverse. Clarify it. Tell me more about that card. Look at that. Ace of Swords is showing up again. Isn't that weird? A lot of synchronicity so far, which is good. And I believe the moon, if I'm right, is in Cancer. It's in Cancer, I think. Pretty sure. It's not. It's like a half moon or something. Tell me more about 10 of Wands in reverse, which we should get a lot of synchronicity. What is this? 6 of Pentacles. What an odd pairing. I'm just going to tell it how I'm seeing it, right? And this is either going to make sense or it's not going to make sense. And I understand that shit happens. The readings may not make sense, but this is literally what the this is a very strange pairing. This is almost suggesting here, Libra, that this person is either questioning or doesn't know whether to continue giving to the situation in some ways or another. This would probably make sense if you were distant. This would more make sense to me, at least, if you were distant from this person quite a bit and they'd been trying, right? Or extensively, for whatever reason, on and off with you, and it just never works. Maybe it's one of these complicated situations. It could be. Because I have to ask why somebody would think this. But the energy is almost in some ways questioning whether to continue to give to the situation or be available to it. There's also some questioning around whether it's fulfilling to them. There's also disappointment here. I can't for life me understand why they would be thinking that. Unless they're just like, are you unavailable? And a lot of people say no, but I don't really know what else that would be implying. Tell me more about the Four of Cups upright. Like, why would somebody be questioning whether to continue to give to something? Tell me more about the Four of Cups upright. Look at that. And potentially there's other suitors, arguments, or there's fights at some point. Or struggles. Or the situation is a struggle. Or you guys don't get along. There's disappointment, or could be more, or it could be better. Or there's not clarity or truth about something, or communication's poor. Well, not poor, but I wouldn't say poor, but maybe there's just things that this person wants to know, they don't feel they have answers to, and whether or not they should continue to feed into the situation. I think there's things that could make them happy. Magician. Ah, man, fuck this. I don't even know. Maybe I shouldn't have done tarot readings today. I kind of feel like these messages are just going to be like a mental strain to understand this shit. Just very odd pairings of cards and I don't know, whatever. I'll just do my best, alright? So about the person that's most on our Libra collective. How do they see Libra currently? Romantic interest. Hermit shows up again. What the fuck? Okay, so we've got some Virgo energy. This looks really concerning here. Why is this person... This almost feels like an alienated energy, or this person feels disconnected or distant from you. It's like a give up or defeatist energy, and this person... This is how they see you. They kind of see you as I wonder if they see you as, because this can be a sign of silence. It can be somebody that's not really, kind of taking time to himself. It's like I said, the Hermit's not bad, but it is an isolated kind of energy. You'll notice there's only one person here in a fucking cave, right? It can be a reflection, thinking about stuff, or going back on things, or seeking counsel from someone that's wiser than yourself. Trying to find answers to something, but the question is, why would they see you like that? Because to be honest, the way they see you kind of almost matches how they feel. It's energy suggesting like either there could be a lapse in communication as well, or there isn't an opportunity to talk, or it's maybe they're blocked. Maybe there's someone's blocked here. But I mean that's kind of concerning because it's supposed to be romantic interest. Maybe you're not interested. And yeah, we're doing Libra. Just feel like it's gonna be one of those reads, where it's just gonna be every read's gonna be like fucking so complicated to read this shit. Well, we have one card here. Knight of Pentacles shows up in reverse again. Apparently everything's going in reverse today. I'm going to put you back because I don't want to see that. Clarify the Hermit upright. Clarify the Hermit upright. Why is the person that's most on Libra's mind? Why do they see Libra currently as the Hermit upright? Sorry. Clarify. Death. They think maybe you want a new start, or you're trying something different, or you want to let go of the connection, or just end it, not worry about it. So much for a romantic reading. Shit. That is a very concerning combo. What are you dealing with here? Is this like a negative, not a negative Nancy, or somebody that just feels like, oh my god! Libra's in their room again! Oh my god! hear from them for 5 minutes. For 5 minutes. Instagram check, Facebook check. Oh my god. Well, WhatsApp check. What else? How about the person that's most on the collective of Libra's mind? What is their near future intentions towards Libra? Hashtag not a psychopath. Shit. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Alright, let's see what's in their near future intentions. Talking about the person that's most on Libra's mind. Person that's showing up in this reading. Romantic interest of Libra. What is their near future intentions towards our Libras? 2 cards. Oh my god, if I see this, I'm so tired of this fucking 7 of Pentacles. I just want to get it out of tarot. Remove it. Sick of it. We have Strength in reverse. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So we have some Leo energy showing up here as well. Well, 1 card, drop out Star in reverse. Aquarius energy showing up. Tell me more about Strength in reverse. What the fuck? Look at that! Apparently this person is fascinated with trees. I don't know what it is about this person, but they just can't stay away from it. And large cups of wine. God only knows what they're doing with their time. It's definitely not working. Shit. Do they have people serving them wine? I mean, look at the card. This person literally has someone shoving a large mega pint of wine in their face. Probably at the bar. I have to assume that this is the bartender. Sitting, it all makes sense. It all falls into place. Apparently you're dating a drunk. Sucks to be you. So sorry. I apologize. It could have been better for you. I'm just kidding. Whoever this person is here, Libra, is once again, I mean, I'm not changing anything I just said. This person seems to be like confused about something. Not very confident going forwards. They kind of see you as distant or kind of doing your own thing, which is odd because I would assume, well, actually, you know what? Let's do let's take it one step further. Let's see how you see them. So about the person that's most on Libra's mind. Would like to know how Libra sees this person that's showing up in this reading. Give me 1 card. Judgment in reverse. Apparently this person sees you correctly. This matches this. I don't know what Libra's connecting with here, but this is like I don't really know if I want to actually deal with this person. Maybe you see things that are favorable and other things that are not. You're just kind of like cold feet. This doesn't strike me as somebody, for those of you Libras that are actively pursuing this person and running after this person and trying to, you know, grovel at their feet or whatever you're trying to do. This is not your reading. This seems like some Libra of some sort that just probably has cold feet about this person. Although this person seems romantically interested in you, there seems to be some degree of setbacks in this person questioning where they should give to the situation, some degree of disappointment, a lack of optimism that's going to probably go anywhere. This person almost seems to be like, probably never going to work out. It's like a bummer kind of energy. What the fuck is this? I mean, I have to assume that you would be the one, the ball would be in your court, Libra. That's all I gotta say. I don't know what else to tell you. According to how you see them, matches with what they're seeing to you. I don't know. Well, I don't know either, Libra, so I'm gonna move on. Anyways, Libra, sorry, your reading is a little bit odd. You'd have to, obviously, it's a very specific reading. I think it's more geared towards a Libra that's probably on the fence about somebody, whether or not they want to deal with them or not. For whatever reason, I don't know. We did have the Five of Wands here, suggesting that, like I said, there could have been some complications at one point, or something that they said or did that maybe turned you off a little bit, and they're kind of regretting it. The Four of Cups can be a card of regret to some extent. So it's possible this person is probably questioning maybe some things they said to you that might have rubbed you the wrong way, and now you're unsure about this person, and they're kind of just seeing you as probably having a good think. They don't know, something around that. This really could have been someone that fucked things up. That's probably why they had this going on, trying to figure out whether or not it's even worthwhile throwing their money or time or attention at you, because maybe you're just don't care. I don't know. I don't want to hear from you. You know, it could have been a romantic thing that was going well and it just dissolved or fucked up. I don't know. Anyways, Libra, take it or leave it. It's just a tarot reading. I'm going to move on. Others will be here all day. We're going to go to Leo, our lovely tigers, Siberian tigers, cats, whatever you identify with, cheetahs, leopards, bobcats. Had to add that. Bobcats, panthers, tigers, I guess. Anything else that I missed? White albino spotted leopard. I think I got it all. Alright, we're gonna Leo, our lovely Leo sign. Our fire sign. Please, for God's sakes, be a better reading than the last two. The last two were just so off the chain weird. Talking about the person that's most on the collective of Leo's mind, romantic interest of Leo. Would like 2 cards and how this person feels towards our Leos, please. How do they feel towards our Leos currently? Okay. So we have Virgo energy showing up with the 9 of Pentacles. And we have some Aries energy with the 2 of Wands in their feelings. Once again, it's kind of a crossroads energy here. Clarify the 2 of Wands. No, actually give me 2 cards for each wand. And the 2 of Wands, why is the person that's most on our Leo's mind? Why are they feeling 2? Wow, we have 2 of Wands again. Look at that. Didn't I tell you about the synchronicity? Didn't I? There you go. 1 card for each wand, 2 of Wands. There's the fucking Wheel of Fortune again. We have some Pisces energy with the 9 of Cups in reverse. So this could be a situation here, Leo, of somebody that may want to maintain their independence to some extent. Looks, careers, wealth, money. Somebody that like to appear and disappear. Alright. The reason I'm saying that is we have 2 of Wands showing up here. It is going to the potential of them considering that there could be something else out there that may be more favorable to them. This is also potential that this person feels that this connection isn't very satisfying to them or isn't very successful in some ways or another. If you're with this person on and off, or you're actually with this person, per the tarot, it would suggest this person isn't too happy. This card can even talk about codependence in some cases, whether it's them or you. It can also suggest sex without love, which is very concerning considering this card is showing up here. This is an independent energy, so somebody that wasn't really in a connection for any love and just wanted to basically get certain things out of it, very concerning. Just saying. All right. This person could be showing a vibe of, there's always something over the hill. You just never know what it is unless I find out. But I'm not going to take you with me. It's like, that's a very independent vibe. Somebody that could be an optimist, or somebody that might, like I said, it doesn't have to be obsession with clothing, money, or wealth, but it could be someone that is a hard worker, or somebody that does at least hold down a job. But the Nine of Pentacles is supposed to be a posh card. It is somebody that generally, they don't have to be a millionaire and they don't have to be a billionaire. This could be somebody that's just holding it down. And like I said, it could be going to Ross dressed for less, right? And dressing well. I mean, you don't have to obviously spend a fortune to dress well. This could be somebody that, I don't know, just likes to have a status or an ego, or feels ambitious about their future. But one thing that's clear about it is it's an independent card. It's not somebody that's committed to our marriage, and it's not somebody that's committed down to till death do us part. And like I said, very concerning when you see a card of crossroads, choice of lovers, choice of where do I go, what do I do, who do I associate with, and who do I not. Wheel of Fortune, a great card of optimism, because it can suggest you never know unless you play. You got to basically go and explore and figure out what you're going to get. Why would this person be thinking that? Next to a card of independence. Could be somebody that wants to go and explore options, whether they're telling you that or not. Knight of Cups in reverse. Whatever. I'm not going to talk anymore about this card. Let's move on here. So about the person that's most on our Leo's mind. This, and I just want to let you know, this is not negative energy. The problem with this energy overall, Leo, is that this is strikingly concerning because it's something this is not something somebody would tell you. All right. This is an energy that would absolutely string you along. Because it's still maintaining your composure and what you're doing, but we can talk with each other, we can hang out with each other. I'd be very concerned if this is the type of person that likes to invite you out, do stuff with you, but never really goes any farther than that. Red flags. Then you know the story's true. So, because this energy speaks for itself. Look at the person. If I can have you, I could probably have a few more. Because I haven't really figured out what I want. You might be it, but then again, somebody else could be it too. That doesn't mean we have to stop seeing each other. Wanna hang out, babe? Always happy to see you. I thought you said you're involved. That's not going on. Yeah, it is. Concerning. You know, it's this strikes me as an energy, honestly, of somebody that just kind of will tell you what you want to hear. You know? And I don't think they're doing it in a way to be malicious. I think it's just like their nature, like, I'm just exploring options. So I mean, if Leo comes along for the ride, it's like I'm not doing anything bad because I'm not like committing to marriage or anything like that. But I don't have to tell them either. That's my concern here. Knight of Cups in reverse is so negative because it really can talk about malicious, well, not malicious, but behavior where people engage it in such a way where they don't actually have much optimism in the way that's positive or congruent for a relationship blossoming or going anywhere else. But it's somebody that will be there and be like a little bit fake because it's like I said, sex without love. It's like, yeah, it's always great in the moment, but it's like I don't have to tell you that I'm not really in love with you. That doesn't mean that we can't hang out with each other. Some people can love to use those words to kind of spin the situation around. But the problem, the problem is that oftentimes the other party's really not asking these questions because it's not appropriate to ask these questions. So it's like a win-win for them. About the person that's most on Leo's mind, romantic interest, person that's showing up in this reading, how do they currently see Leo? Four of Swords. Well, it's the first time we've seen that card. I don't know what that's saying. Tell me more. There's the Two of Wands again. God, I don't know what it is with Two of Wands. Keeps wanting to show up. Apparently everyone's at a crossroads. Tell me more about Four of Swords. We have Two of Swords in reverse. Are you taking a timeout? Or tell me more about Four Swords. Seven of Cups in reverse. So you... person could potentially see you as you've seen something about them or had a revelation. You're taking a bit of a timeout from them, a bit of silence. The Four of Swords can directly talk about not talking with somebody, so it can be concerning, or it can talk about a degradation of communication. All right, so communication may not be that great right now, at least how they see you. The Seven of Cups in reverse can talk about somebody that is not confused, that oftentimes know what they want. So perhaps this person's aware that they probably know, or they think they know what you want. Tell me more about Four of Swords upright. The Star. Let's do a Darkwood Tarot and see what this says. Tell me more about the Star. King of Swords in reverse. That's the first time we've seen a king. Yeah, I'm not going to change my mind here. This could be something that potentially, Leo, that you've told them at some point about certain key things that you want. This person's aware of. Okay, actually, I'm going to take that back. There could be two ways to look at this. Either one, you've told this person that, or two, this person's assuming that you won't tell them, but they know what you want. What is the Four of Swords upright? What is that? How does that relate to Leo? Death. I'm gonna stick with that. Fuck it. Perhaps this person does know you. In some ways. Look at that. So you want a new start, maybe? Or just start fresh. Is this person assuming that, or they know that? I don't know. I can't tell. There's no ways for me to really know. I have to assume it's either or. Whatever. Take it or leave it. Fine. Go with it. Alright. It's gonna get me really annoyed if I can't figure it out. But I'm just not, I've learned the tarot. Just gotta move on. Instead of being fixated on this shit. Sometimes it can just go on forever. Something around that. This is very positive. We had this twice now. So apparently there could be some degree of you desiring a brand new start. Letting go of the past shit. Is it with this person? Or did you just kind of say it generalized that you want something new? Implying that it doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody else. But that's what I'm looking for. Maybe this person knows. Once again, there could be some degree of silence here. Doesn't have to be, but per the tarot, that's what it's suggesting. So about the person that's most on our Leo's mind, the person that's showing up in this reading, romantic interest, would like to know what their near future intentions are towards our Leos, please. Person's gonna be, we got all Seven of Pentacles showing up, I think, for the fourth time today. This time it's upright, thank God. So this person is planning effectively and kind of looking at what they're getting out of this situation. I'm going to take the Ace of Pentacles just because it keeps wanting to show up. It's potential that this person's kind of seeking what kind of opportunities they have with you or what potential they have with you. Magician in reverse is suggesting there could be a blockage here. We'll clarify the Magician in I have Ten of Swords here. I'm not going to take it though. Doesn't feel right. Tell me more about Magician in reverse. Hierophant in reverse. I almost wonder, I swear to God, I almost wonder if this person feels like if a commitment's even possible with you. Okay, Leo, in final, this is what my final thoughts are. I think this person is kind of more on the edge of just being a independent person. All right. This energy kind of describes somebody that could be seeking opportunities elsewhere. We already have the Two of Wands here. This energy, like, it's very highly concerning for somebody that's just kind of gonna, seek somewhere, you know, just gonna look. No touchy, just gonna look. Well, you know, it doesn't change the fact that it's not good. Alright, their intentions kind of suggest they don't really know if commitment's possible with you. The Magician is a great card for some, you know, describing parties, getting things off the ground, but it's not just getting it off the ground, it's having the confidence, you know, the cohesion with each other to do that. This is suggesting the opposite of that. Why would so? And we already have somebody that, like I said, it's up the creek already. Somebody that's kind of doing their own fucking thing. Alright? I think this person almost smells in some ways that you know bullshit when you see it. Because the energy here almost suggests somebody that's like, hey, I would like a fresh start. But no bullshit. This person probably smelt it a mile away when you said it, in some fashion or way, and is trying to figure out, well, I don't know. Take a roll the dice somewhere else, or maybe I just fake this shit. I don't know. Be very concerned here if you are dealing with this person. Alright? Anyways, Leo, I don't know what else to tell you. It's not a bad reading. I mean, it's like, it's a reading that could just go into limbo early. Like, it's suggesting someone that would be happy. It's like, if you want to play along, this person will play along with you. That's what I'm trying to say. Could it be good? Maybe you'll have some good times. I'm not saying you won't. But this person's kind of like, for some reason, seeing a dilemma here with you. And it's like, I guess what I want to say is they're not putting their full 100% into this. And like, well, I'll be happy to play along with you. We can do stuff if you want to hang out and do some stuff. You know, if the opportunity comes up, sure. But, you know, like I said, I don't have to tell you that I'm still kind of just seeing what else is out there. All right? You know, if you have a person that's a complete psychopath stalker that's running around after you, this probably isn't your reading. Because this doesn't really describe that. It kind of almost describes independent energy, somebody that would be doing the opposite of that. But anyways, Leo, that's what I got for you. Another complicated reading. This is the third fucking reading that's just, I don't know, more complicated than usual for tarot reading, and it's annoying. Because it just makes it so much harder for me to understand what the hell it's trying to tell me. You know, I'll be honest with you folks. I almost didn't do a tarot reading today. I just kind of in some ways thought maybe, I don't know, something was like off, and I was like, I don't know if I should. And I don't know, these readings are kind of like really just more difficult to understand than they normally are. I'm having trouble trying to understand this shit. It's annoying. And God only knows when we get to Pisces, which is like one of the most spiritual signs, it's probably going to get off the chain here. I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, folks. Real quick. And then we're going to do Pisces, and then we're going to go to Virgo after that. Give me like 1 minute. Be right back. Alright, thank you for being patient. Let's get on to it. Alright, we're going to go to Pisces next. If you are Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Pisces, we're doing you next. Pisces! You know what, let's get some incense for you as well, Pisces. I suspect this reading is going to be like really bonkers. We'll see. Tell about the person that's most on our Pisces mind. Romantic interest of Pisces, please. Who is this person and how do they feel towards our Pisces? 2 cards. So we have Sagittarius and Gemini energy showing up. We have the 9 of Wands in reverse and we have the 9 of Swords. Tell me more about the 9 of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. Tell me more about the 9 of Swords upright. Why do they feel the 9 of Swords upright towards our Pisces? Oh my god, there's the fucking Hermit again. We've had it for like every sign. Like every sign's getting the Hermit. I mean, Pisces is suggesting someone that's not so sure. I mean, I don't know, this is the theme apparently for like every fucking reading. We've got unsure people. That's just, you know, there's kind of like there's a couple, you know, once the first 2 readings are done, it's pretty much sets the stage for the rest of the readings. I don't know why that is. It's just how tarot is. I don't know what the reason is behind that or why it happens like that. But it's suggesting in some ways, I'm not sure. Page of Cups in reverse can suggest someone that's a bit nosy, that likes to keep tabs to some extent, but it can also be someone that's a little shut off, not really like trying that hard romantically. It can also be kind of not, you know, it's someone that could technically still participate in the connection with you, but they just don't really, they're not really giving you the full spectrum of the best part of them. You know, it can just be like really half-assed energy. Alright, 9 of Wands in reverse can be a giving up or defeatist attitude in some ways, or it could be a passive kind of like, I'll just see where it goes kind of thing. So we can look in best case scenario that this person's just kind of, well, I'll just see what happens type thing, but it can also suggest you're like not really trying at all. Could be some stress about the connection if you guys have had any fights, issues, problems between each other, something that was said, especially if there was a bad separation or breakup between you two, or you had some, I don't know, the list goes on. I mean, use your mind. What would keep somebody up at night? Why would that be in their head? And it's going to the Hermit, suggesting this person's really thinking about it. Something that's stressing them. Tell me more about the 9 of Swords upright. Why is the person that our Pisces are dealing with, why are they feeling the 9 of Swords upright? I had 2 cards there. I'll just take it because I pulled it already. So Wheel of Fortune in reverse and 2 of Swords. So there's some Libra and fixed sign energy here, suggesting this something to go to plan. Wheel of Fortune, when it's reversed, oftentimes talks about bad luck. Things not going to, you know, the way that you wanted them to. And we all have those days where it's like, why me? Why me? Why the fuck did this happen the way that it did? You know, this could be like the sum of all arguments, or just some weird shit that happened, or something was found out. Bad luck, like I said, bad luck, just getting, you know, you're like, what are the odds of that happening? It's one of those situations. Why would this person right next to it be in their head about it? Facing a dilemma. And then we have another card of talking, really thinking. And then we have another card suggesting I'm up in my head. What is that about? Couldn't tell you. You would know more than I would. Very odd. Suggests someone, this is like someone that's concerned excessively about something that didn't go to plan or didn't work out, or some issue or something that maybe that was, I don't know, maybe there was something that was found out about them. I have to assume, why would somebody be so stressed like that? Maybe it's something that you learned about them, or something you discovered, or something you brought up, or, you know, I don't know, something around that. So their feelings overall are kind of stressed, unfortunately. It probably explains why they're a bit shut off. This person could also be high susceptibility. This could be somebody that's burnt out, going through difficulties in their life is possible. Person could also have some problems that they're dealing with. Maybe this is not the best time for them to be dating. That's a possibility. Let's see how they see you. So about the person that's most on Pisces' mind. How do they see Pisces currently? Give me one card. Romantic interest of Pisces. Eight of, what the fuck? So, oh my god. What the hell? We have Pisces energy with the 8 of Cups. Who the fuck are you dealing with here, Pisces? It's like a negative Nancy. Or somebody feels that it's over. This could be like an ex-husband or some, I mean, to be honest, this could be like a relationship that went sour. This is what makes sense here. Like a relationship that really went bad. And maybe this person feels like it's lost. All is lost. This energy is so like fucked. I mean, this is how they see you. Like not interested, wanting to leave or walk away or feeling like you have to. I mean, for a romantic reading, this is kind of shit. I don't know. I don't know what vibes. You know, tarot does what tarot wants, and you know, despite what kind of reading I want to do. This is high suspect for somebody that's more wanting to leave the connection, and somebody that's still depressed. This depression could even be a problem here, or issues around that, or somebody that's just kind of like can't let go, keeps wanting to revisit the past. Ugh. This is like a very pessimistic kind of reading here, Pisces. This could be even somebody from like the remote past, somebody that you've dealt with way in the past that just can't seem to let go of you, but is kind of like a Debbie Downer, or just can't get their shit together. Ugh, it's very. I mean, look at that. Even 7-1 just showing up here. Not very good for a romantic reading, I'll say that. Tell me more about the 2 of Swords upright. Give me 2 cards. Oh, Queen of Wands. Wow, we have double fire energy. Look at that. Opposites of each other. Why is this person thinking that? Why are they thinking opposites? Fucking weird. Maybe there's idolization of one. Look at that. And we have temperance again. Ah! There's the 2 of Swords. Ah! Get away from me. How weird is that? Could there be a power struggle here? One person is favored more than the other. Maybe this is like a simp. One of those males or females or something like that just kind of lets people steamroll over them. Fucking weird is this? Queen of Wands is a very attractive card because it does suggest one thing in tarot. It suggests someone that could be revered as attractive, sexy, whatever like that, you know, like successful, whatever. But here's the thing that some people forget when they try to interpret cards. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, suggesting that you may not actually be attractive to a wide variety of people, but there might be one or two or three people that see something that is just unique. They want it. So they basically put you on a pedestal, and you're like, I don't really know why. But like I said, Queen of Wands doesn't really have a set list of who it applies to. It could be anyone that sees somebody as hot, sexy, attractive, loving. Who knows? Maybe it's even the sex. This card can definitely talk about that. A lot of Wands energy in this baby. Alright? But then we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. And this is oftentimes a bastard knight. It's extremely bastardized because of the fact that you just can't do anything right, especially land a relationship, and is in and out, useless when it comes to that commitments. You're gonna wonder why this person's seeing such polar opposites when they're sitting over here and got fucking God knows what coming into them, haunting them, and then they're suffocating themselves at night. Very odd energy. This person must be thinking of it even could be like marginalizing and thinking about things that may not even be true. Or making up shit in their head. And we have a card of Can It Work? An alchemy card. Ugh. Maybe you have to kind of separate yourself a little bit or kind of keep your distance from this person's bullshit. I don't know, that could be a possibility. Or this person's just kind of, like I said, a depressed person that kind of makes shit up. And then assumes you're doing one thing when you're not, and then they don't know what the hell's going on. Ugh. I don't know, Pisces. This could be somebody that's just... I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm just not gonna talk. So about the person that's most on Pisces' mind. What is this person's near future intentions towards Pisces? Our Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Pisces. Romantic interest. Person that's shown up in this reading. What is their near future intentions towards our lovely Pisces? Two cards. So we have Aries and general Earth energy. We have Four of Wands and Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Or I have Six of Pentacles again. How many times have I seen that? Oh my god. Doesn't want to stop coming out. Everyone doing the same fucking thing. Tell me more about the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. High Priestess. Whoa. This person will... Okay, so this is my prediction here, Pisces. I anticipate that if you are having problems or you're kind of really, I don't know, this reading kind of applies to someone that seems like kind of a little, in my books, that's how I would truly read it. This person could have some serious, you know, there's kind of like people that are high achievers, and there's normal people, and there's just people that kind of just fizzle out, and then you get your people that are problematic. This person kind of is in the problematic realm. You know, it's somebody that could 1 minute be like good, and then other times can have problems, a lot of them. All right, I think this person will make a leap that they want something with you. All right, I think you can expect that. All right, but with the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, I think this person is questioning whether or not it's possible to basically start something with you. But I think this is their overall motive here. I think they do want a commitment with you. Especially if children are involved with you. That could be something too. Tell me more about the Four of Wands upright. Look at that. Look at that. This could be a selling point that this person sells you. Hey, Pisces. You know, we could be this. I mean, you can see how my erection is. What do you think? I mean, this is the dick card, folks. I mean, it's somebody that literally, it's a great card for somebody that wants to introduce chemistry, fun, passion, and part of fun is sex. Yes, it is. Okay, this is somebody that can create opportunities for sex to happen. That's a possibility. This is somebody that could be googly eyed around things that, like I said, we could be something more. It could be spontaneous, and it also talks about spontaneous moments, meaning that you don't see it coming, it just happens. This is out of the blue. I didn't hear from you for a week. Well, hey, want to hang out? You know, so there is a concern of somebody that's gonna propose something out of the blue that might be a bit ridiculous. I would suspect that. I think this person probably is concerned that you might reject the offer for it to go anywhere. I still think they would probably try, and I would assume that if this person is on and off with you, especially that they would probably just launch it out of nowhere. I think there might be kind of a lovey-doveyness or something like that to try and recapture you. And the reason I'm saying that is because this is how they see you. They see you as somebody that might not be interested or may not be at the interest level that they want. Uh, it's a very odd kind of reading here, Pisces. Like, this sounds like somebody that's like seeing a person that might potentially talk with them or communicate with them, or maybe you just kind of see him as someone that's like, yeah, I'll deal with you, but it's kind of like, in a way, like I'm losing you, or you're not that interested in me, or maybe there's things I did, or maybe it's my behavior or things that I do that fuck things up, and it's like trying to like just save the fucking day or something. You know, try just do a Hail Mary and see where it goes. It's a very odd energy. And you might say, oh, I'm not walking away, but this is how they see you. Doesn't mean to say they have to tell you. First, could just be like someone that's really like up their ass negative or weird. I don't know. I don't know who these readings are fucking applying to, but I'm just reading what the cards are telling me. If that's what I'm getting. I'm not gonna change the stories. All right, that's what I'm getting. Odd readings. Apparently, we got our niche audience that it's applying to today. All right, we're gonna move on here. I'm done with Pisces. Had enough of Pisces. Don't want to do any more Pisces. Yeah. We got Virgo next. If you are a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, yes, your sign is gonna be red next. Yes. All right, parachuter sign. We're gonna be doing you next. All right, Virgo, let's do this. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, Virgos. So about the person that's most on Virgo's mind. Collective of Virgo. Romantic interest. Would like to know who this person is and how do they feel towards our Virgos currently. 2 cards, please. So we have the King of Wands in reverse, and we have the Nine of Cups showing up again in reverse. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups in reverse. Clarify it. Six of Pentacles in reverse. We might have a bastard here, folks. Tell me more about the King of Wands in reverse. High Priestess showing up again. What the fuck? Tell me more. Okay, let's get one more card with the Nine of Cups in reverse. This doesn't, and there, look at that. There's Temperance again. Haven't we seen that for about 5 readings or something like that? Holy shit. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups in reverse. Two of Pentacles. So we got double Earth energy showing up here. So that's some juggling energy. Like, I mean, concerning energy here, Virgo. Not to fill fuel in the fire. I hate doing this because I mean it just kind of sounds redundant and terrible. But this does kind of suggest in some cases a person that is a little bit of a potentially a player. Man, I can't find anything that's really positive here. King of Wands in reverse is a very negative card. It's a card of somebody that could be potentially somebody that likes to dress good, look good, but also somebody that gets around. The High Priestess can be talk about someone that kind of keeps their mouth shut, is secretive, kind of keeps themselves. In other words, whatever they do behind closed doors is private business. I don't need to tell anyone about it. A little concerning when it comes to relationship reading because it kind of suggests somebody that's like, well, I don't really have to tell you. There isn't any ways to really spin the King of Wands in reverse as a positive card. I don't care who you are. I've read enough about this card. It's a negative card. It can go as far as argumentative behavior, jealousy, cheating, ping-ponging around, looking at other people. It's concerning. Now, it's in their feelings, so one has to ask why that's there. Is that towards you or them? If you know it's not you, then it's them. Nine of Cups in reverse, once again, we just had this card. It can be a card that literally talks about failures, losses, things not going to fruition, a wish flushed down the drain. So, but like I said, when it comes to relationship situations, it could be unhappiness. You can talk about sometimes a lack of emotion in a connection. Okay, it can also talk about codependent behavior in some cases. Actually, no, that's more of the Eight of Cups reversed. But this, once again, is a great sex card. But reverse can talk about somebody engaged in sexual behavior with no intention of basically leaning into commitment. Just went over that. Next to a player card. Awfully concerning. Six of Pentacles in reverse, a card that can directly talk about, I'm going to just focus on giving to myself, not you. More concerning. Juggling behavior. More concerning. I think you get the picture. Let's see how they see you. So this could be somebody that doesn't really plan. Look at time, we have 10 of Swords. Fuck my life, dude. Ugh. Oh, whoa! Look at that! Dude, I'd be very careful here. Oh! Oh! Look at that! Ugh. Warning! Just look at that! God. Fuck. I mean, look at the sequence that came out. Isn't that a little weird? Whoa. We're gonna shuffle those and be very cautious here. Whoever this pimp is, or whoever, I don't know, whatever. Something wrong here with this picture. Let's split the deck, shuffle it up really good. That, I'm sorry, folks, very dangerous combination, those three there. Horrendously bad. The fact that they came out in sequence like that, very weird. After I just talked about the old player card here. Alright, let's try this again. I'm not the person that's showing up in this reading. Virgo, collective, romantic interest. The person that's, once again, showing up in this reading. How do they see Virgo currently? Actually, give me one card. One card on how they see Virgo currently. Star in reverse. Tell me more about the star in reverse. Ugh. Come on, folks. Come on, I'm getting the heebie-jeebies here. What the fuck? Are you seeing that? I've got a bastard here. Like, fuck. Maybe you're dealing with Buzzbeal or whatever, some demon or something. Shit. Tell me more about the star in reverse. And we have a Four of Swords again. We had that for, I think, I don't know, I think it was Libra's reading or Leo's reading or something like that. So I think this person in some ways here is just kind of looking at what you want or speculating at what you want. I don't think they know exactly what you're interested in. And this person could also feel that you're getting over something that happened to you. Tell me more about the star in reverse. Nine of Wands. I don't know where this is going here. We got Capricorn energy with Three of Pentacles in reverse. I'm not going to talk about this yet until we get to the intentions. So about the person that's most on out. What the fuck? And we have. Oh my god, this just gets worse and worse. Well, look at that. What an odd reading. Fuck me, dude. Double fives. You see that? Whatever the case, this kind of describes a very turbulent situation of some sort. I just, like I said, I don't really know where it's going, so I'm just going to see what the intentions are, and I'll kind of give you my final rundown. So about the person that's most on our Virgo's mind, please. Romantic interest, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Virgos. Like to know what their near future intentions are towards Virgo. Two cards. This person has an agenda here. I'm not, I mean, I can't make this shit up. Two of Cups? So this person does want a connection with you. I'd be very cautious here. I'd be very cautious about this person. You saw it. King of Wands showed up twice. Twice. And now you have Knight of Wands in reverse. Be very cautious of in and out behavior here. Somebody that just wants to dip out when they get what they want. This person is the type of person that you talk with, you associate with, and it's like, hey, everything's good. But then as some, you know, as soon as they get what they want, they just bounce out. Be very cautious of it. All of those cards in the Wands energy can honestly describe someone that's basically just in it for the moment. They want what they want, get what they, you know, I don't know, maybe it's sex. I don't know. It could be just a night out with you, and then after that, you never hear from them again. Tell me more about the Two of Cups. Oddly enough, this person does seem to want a connection with you. It's very strange. I mean, I can't make my mind up exactly what this person's trying to achieve here. On the one hand, it suggests that this person wants a connection with you. On the other hand, it kind of suggests devious behavior. Okay, person kind of doesn't see you that optimistic, coming back to the energy on how they see you. Four of Wands, once again, it's very similar to another reading. It's suggesting in some ways that somebody could be like perceiving you as somebody that was reflecting or dealing with something from the past. It's been a one-sided situation. This could be complaining about relationships that have happened for you or connections or whatever. This person may have listened to this or heard it from you. But I'd be very wary of this because this person also is displaying here very concerning behavior. Suggestive of somebody that, like I said, could be in a connection with you or just stick around to basically play the role, but they don't intend to basically really wow you or do anything amazing. All right. What's awfully strange about this, and partially concerning, is that it's suggesting that this person wants to have a slam dunk with you. They want to be with you. This is their near future intentions. Somebody that would actually want to be with you. But what's really odd, they're showing player behavior. Somebody that could stick around, be like, I'll be your boo thing type thing, but they don't really have their heart in it. So just be wary of that. And I wonder if it's because this person knows what you've told them. This person could be a bit of a con artist here. So just, maybe that's a little extreme there. I don't know. Use your judgment, folks. But that's what I'm getting from the reading. I'm going to stick with it. I'm not going to change it. Take it or leave it. It's either your story or it's not. You'll know if your hair stands up or something is kind of like a little off, or you kind of like, you'll know it's you. All right. There's something odd about this reading here. In my final opinion, I kind of think this is somebody that's kind of taking advantage of someone. Or it's high potential for that, and also somebody that could play into things where they fish for information. Why do people do that? I have no idea. I've met people that like that, so I know it does happen. I've heard it from other people, so I know it happens. All right, there could be a reason why this person, maybe they want something from you. Is it sex, potentially? Is it just hanging out, having fun with you, and you spending money on them, or, I don't know, devoting your time to them, or they're getting attention from you? Maybe. Right, but this person seems to have the potential of offering you something, or trying to give you the idea that they want a connection with you in the potential future. All right, but it also suggests player behavior, somebody that's doing stuff behind the scenes without you knowing. So be very cautious about that, especially if you know this person to have any traits like that. Now, if this person has not revealed this or shown you anything like that, disregard this reading. Don't judge somebody based on a tarot reading. If you know this person to be someone that's a square person, that obviously they were trustworthy, honorable, or anything like that, give them the benefit of the doubt. But let me tell you something: if they've given you any hint, they have tendencies of kind of like, oops, yeah, there was a bunch of females texting me and stuff like that. A warning, warning. That's what I would say to that. Right. Especially if this person comes to you in the future and starts playing into conveniently something that you want. Warning. Very concerning. Just saying. Do what you want there, Virgo. Very strange reading. Fuck, all these readings are strange. It's tired of it. Alright, it's just one of these days. Alright? It happens from once in a while. I have these random days when I do tarot, and it's very seldom, but today's one of them, when I just feel like every reading it's strange, it doesn't really, it's hard to understand what it's saying. Today's that day. Today's that day. I don't know why. My last couple of readings that I did, I could just read it like that. And these readings, I'm actually having trouble trying to understand, where it's going. Very odd. Gotta be that Cancer energy. We're doing Aquarius next. If you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Aquarius, we're gonna be doing your sign next. Hooray. Hurrah. After I do Aquarius, I'm going to take a 5-minute break because it's been an hour. It's going to be almost 2 hours by the time I'm done with Aquarius. I just like a 5 minutes so I can kind of like recharge my brain a little bit because I still got like 6 signs to do. Oh Lord. All right. All right, let's do this Aquarius. My lovely Aquas. I am a sun sign Aquarius. So you know. A lot of people ask that. So I'm not the person that's most on Aquarius's mind. Romantic interest of Aquarius. We want to know how this person feels towards Aquarius. That's what one card kind of shuffling around there. We want to know how this person currently feels towards our Aquarius. Please. 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 Oh, God. This, I hate this card. The Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles in reverse going to shoot themselves. Tired of seeing it. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't know where this is going yet. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles upright. Do tell me more. I definitely need to know more. Please. Two of Wands in reverse. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles in reverse. High potential Aquarius, this person already has somebody in the picture that they're dealing with. God, look at the High Priestess showing up. I don't fucking know. Why do certain cards just keep showing up all the time? It's like there's so many other cards to choose from, and I don't know. Some days it just wants to pick certain cards. There's certain cards we all need to know about. It needs to be pushed in our face. We just need to eat it, love it, enjoy it. Don't understand it. It's like we're just supposed to know about that card, apparently. Shit. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups. Once again, same card. We've already seen this a million times. What is this trying to tell me? Clarify the Page of Cups in reverse. But, well, we have Tower, it's reversed here, but I'm gonna take that. Justice. I don't know what this is saying here, Aquarius. This is really weird. I guess tell me more about the High Priestess. King of Swords in reverse, not talking, so both not talking. What the fuck is this saying here? So this person's upset about something here, Aquarius. You guys aren't really synergizing or working with each other, but they're keeping quiet about it. There's some, like, you don't want to hang out or do something with them, or fuck me, Aquarius. I'm sorry, Aquarius. I'm really struggling to understand what this is trying to say here. Go figure. You know, Aquarius readings are always impossible to understand. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles upright. Nine of Cups in reverse. I might just do reading Aquarius. It's just like really difficult to understand. It's almost suggesting in some ways that this person feels like a bit disconnected from you. It's potential, in my gut's telling me there could be another person involved here that they're dealing with, that they find more stability with. This person may not necessarily be too... We have one card drop out. 10 of Wands here. This person could be a lot of pressures or difficulties about something. Could have some obligations that they're already dealing with, but they still kind of think about you, watch you, probably question whether something's legal or right. Tell me more about the Page of Cups in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. Oh, fuck that card, dude. I'm so tired of seeing that card. I can't. I swear, if it comes out one more time, I'm just removing it from the deck. Don't want to watch it. I just don't want to read it anymore. Person's reflecting on things that haven't gone so well between you two. Some setbacks, problems. Person seems to be awfully silent about something. King of Swords in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. A little closed off to you. We also have High Priestess. I wonder if this is somebody else that they're dealing with. Doesn't matter that it's a man. It could be a man or a female. Two of Wands in reverse can be a very questioning energy of, I don't really know, kind of almost stuck. Person could be involved in a connection they don't want to deal with. Perhaps they're kind of like fiddling around with you a little bit. Got to keep it on the down low. That's a possibility here. I wonder if there's some legal issues or problems around that, or there's some degree of questioning whether it's the right thing to do. I don't know, Aquarius. I'm struggling with your reading here. What the fuck? Look at that. Double Nine of Cups in reverse. Apparently that's the energy today, so it's not just one day. Coming out the person that's most on Aquarius's mind. Romantic interest of Aquarius. Want to know, person that's showing up in this reading, want to know how they see Aquarius currently. We have Five of Swords here. I'm not going to take that though. I'm going to put it back. One card, please. Oh, I have Death again. Man, Death is another card that's showing up a lot. Back. Five of Wands. Why does this person see a struggle with you? Or it could be some competition, or it's difficult to get a hold of your attention, or there's always conflict, or some problems or issues, or there could be questioning attitude. I've seen this card a lot. I mean, it's the same fucking cards over and over today, folks. We had one card drop out. Oh no. Three of Swords. I don't know what... fuck this. Maybe today's a bad day to do tarot. You know? I don't know. I'm kind of having doubts whether I should have done tarot today. I mean, these energies... Everything that's coming out is just really, like, kind of weird energy. I'm having a hard time reading it. How they see you, Five of Wands, Three of Swords. Potentially, you guys may not work out with each other. Could be some difficulties, some struggles here. I mean, this person, like I said, could be dabbling with somebody else already here, Aquarius. Or involved with something, questioning whether, like, trying to work around that, also doing stuff that's under the table. Maybe it's, they don't want this person to know about that. This person could be concerned that it could be some type of bullshit that could start up. How they see you. So you must be another person that could be somebody that could potentially cause some serious drama. Third party energies here. Saying, be careful about that, Aquarius. Sorry, I know we all kind of hate these kind of negative, crappy readings, but you know what? That's potential here. And it's just one of these days. I don't know. 10-17, having a hard time reading these cards. So about the person that's most on Aquarius' mind. I'll just make this reading as a bonus because, to be honest, I might redo Person on Your Mind. Like the whole video. Because, I don't know, these readings just seem like, I don't know. So about the person that's most on Aquarius' mind. Give me 2 cards, please, on that person's near future intentions towards our lovely Aquarius, romantic interest. Person that's showing up in this reading would like to know about their near future intentions towards our lovely Aquas, please. Death in reverse, Queen, Cancer energy. So this person's still stuck on this connection to some extent, Aquarius. High degree of somebody that's probably been in the past associated with you. Very concerned about third-party situations here, number 1. Number 2, I'd be concerned about somebody that's on and off with you. Like when I say off with you, like long periods where they don't talk. This person could be doubt. There's too much third-party shit here, potentially here. I think this person could be like wanting you, but then there's problems. Tell me more about death in reverse. Yeah, I mean, yeah. This sounds like all the ingredients for potential toxicity here. Aquarius, to be honest, a lot of your readings have been kind of negative. I'm a Sun Aquarius. I don't try to make these negative for myself. But it does suggest favor to somebody that could, 1, like I said, be dealing with somebody. 2, could be slightly uncertain whether they should deal with the situation or not, but kind of wants to. Somebody that may be silent about telling you things that you need to know. Keep things on a down low, aka lying. I'm not saying they're lying intentionally, well, they are actually in this particular reading. But this is somebody that could be stuck in a situation they don't really want to be in, so they kind of reach out to you to kind of offset the negativity of the other situation. That's not good because it kind of puts you as an option that's just kind of serving a need. I think that the best case scenario here, Aquarius, is in their near future intentions could be somebody that is still stuck on having something with you and would like to maybe give it another spin. That is positive because the Queen of Cups is favorable to you. It does suggest somebody that does still have feelings towards you or some degree of affection towards you, okay? But the rest of the shit is a little bit like, be a little worried about that. Just saying, you can take it or leave it, Aquarius. You know your situation better than anyone. But this is kind of 60% favorable to you and 40% not. Because the other 40% could suggest stuff that's you getting kind of pinned in situations you don't want to be in. Alright? But like I said, there's many ways to read tarot cards, and perhaps I'm wrong. You be the judge of that. But anyways, Aquarius, that's what I got for you. Like I said, it's not 100% bad. Queen of Cups could be Cancer energy here, or they at least have a strong Cancer or water placement. This person may still have romantic interest, like I said, deep feelings for you. It's mature energy, so it does suggest some degree of something for you. That's the best case scenario of this reading. But the rest of it is just kind of like, you know, it's like Jerry Springer. You know, do I want to be involved with that? Probably not. Person could have like, especially if you know this person to be someone that's jerked you around in the past, somebody that's lied to you, especially if they've lied to you in the past and you've caught them out with that, or anything related to third-party stuff, I'd just throw this shit out the window. I wouldn't even worry about it. Even if this person came around, be like, I don't really want to deal with this. Because it kind of seems like this person potentially is involved with somebody else already. Anyways, that's my final thoughts. Take it or leave it. Don't care. Moving on. Actually, no, I'm going to take my break, and then I'm going to finish up the last 6 signs. So we have Sagittarius, Cancer next, and then we have Capricorn, Gemini, Aries, and Scorpio. And then we're done with the reading. And thank you once again for anyone that's showing up to watch. I know I kind of go on tangents. Today's kind of a difficult day. I just feel like reading the cards today are a little more troubling than other days. Sorry about that. Maybe I'm not connecting. But I might just redo Person in Your Mind. Today is just, I don't know. Really having a hard time reading these cards. So, might do like a part 2 of this reading. Alright. yeah. Like I said, I appreciate anyone that's watching. I'll finish up strong and see what comes through, but it's kind of a weird vibe. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna take like about a 2-minute break, 2-3 minutes, and then I'll be right back. I'm gonna finish the last 6 signs. Okay. Probably your energy, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Did you screw up all the readings because you're having a bad day? All right, folks, I'm going to finish up here. We got 6 signs left to do. Give me a like or subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. I'm probably going to just make it as a bonus reading. I don't really feel like connecting today. I don't know what the deal is, but readings are really like difficult to understand. Probably a bad day to tarot. Don't really know why. It is what it is. I feel like every fucking combination that's coming out is just very difficult to understand it or what it's trying to go at. Well, whatever. Alright, we're going to do Sagittarius now. If you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Sagittarius, we're doing your sign next. Tell me about the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind, please. We had one card drop out. We'll take it. Two of Swords. Apparently this person... Everyone's indecision. Everyone doesn't know what they're doing, apparently. Two cards for romantic interest of our Sagittarius, please. Like to know how they feel towards Sagittarius. Two cards. So we got splitting energy here with the Magician, and then we have Ace of Swords in reverse. So General Air, and we have Gemini energy with the Magician. Clarify, Ace of Swords in reverse. One card dropped out. Sun. This person sees potential opportunity here for something successful. Clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse. So while this person does see something like that could be special between two, you guys could grow, connect, I don't know, be something more than what you are. There's also another gray side here. Tell me more about the Ace of Swords in reverse. Something they're unsure about. Page of Pentacles in reverse. Concerning. This is very strange energy because it suggests in some ways 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out the door. So this person's energy and their feelings is 50-50. Maybe I want to commit to it. It could be something good, and the other side is I don't really know. Maybe it's not really a good idea. Page of Pentacles is a nice card when it comes to, like I said, just starting the foundation to something. You don't want, it's not going beyond or doing anything crazy. It's just kind of getting to know each other, you know, offering your pentacle, just seeing what you're, you know, how you respond to things, where we could go, building a foundation with each other. But it's reversed here. And this person is, furthermore, it's going to Ace of Swords in reverse. A card that talk about certain things that this person may want to know where the veil is kind of, unfortunately, over it. In other words, they don't have clarification maybe on how you feel or what you think or where you're going or what your priorities are. Perhaps because you might have been dabbling or dealing with or doing something else in your life, or you just haven't talked to them about it, or you haven't brought it up. I don't know. So there could be a degree of uncertainty with this person, but there is also, on the positive side, a lot of optimism. Probably why we're seeing this card. Saying this smack in the middle fits it perfectly. I don't know why this person's feeling like that. At this point, I've given up trying to understand it. Tell me about the person that's most on our Sagittarius' mind. We want to know how they see our Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Sagittarius for this reading. Romantic interest, person showing up in this reading would like to know how they see Sagittarius currently. Just one card. One. 10 of Pentacles. So this wow. Look at that. Very favorable to you, Sagittarius. This person does see potential with you. Potential for a long-term commitment. The question is, what is this? That's what we need to know. Why does it have an element of doubt about this? So very favorable reading to you, Sagittarius. This person does see potential long-term things with you, whoever they are. Okay, but There's actually two concerns here. The first concern is, once again, what I've already told you about this. All right, there's some gray area here. All right, the Magician is oftentimes founding or starting stuff. It doesn't mean that it's even started or gone anywhere. It's can we do it? It's having faith between what you know in the physical materialistic world, which is Earth, and also the spiritual self, which is what's beyond the possibilities of life. Can it be done? The person obviously sees something that's favorable. Sun is one of the happiest cards in tarot. So this person could be an optimist. This is the type of person that could honestly like dream up, I'm going to open an ice cream store the one day or a hair salon the next day, and just kind of have faith it'll work out if I put enough work into it. This is that energy. How they see you, very favorable, because the Ten of Pentacles can suggest directly to long-term commitments, if not marriage. But just remember, wild card that came out, indecision. It's not directly indecision with the Two of Swords, but it is oftentimes having two potential ideas that are being favored. What do I mean by that? Well, it could mean that one idea is to walk away and one's to stay committed. Both of them could be favorable. Which one do you choose? Sit on the fence. Think about it. About the person that's most on Sagittarius' mind. What is their near future intentions towards our Sagittarius? Would like to get 2 cards, please. You got 3 of Wands. So we're Aries energy here. So once again, this person's planning. So this person's definitely into the connection. We'd have an Aquarius with a Fool in reverse, so that's concerning. We got splitting energy. This person has double areas in the reading of splitting energy. Tell me more about the Fool in reverse. So 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Look at that. Look at that. The Lovers. You've got somebody here that's just not 100%. The Fool can directly talk about taking a chance, jumping off the deep end, doing something different, going on a journey with yourself, your backpack, and your dog. In this case, it's reverse, suggesting you may not want to take a risk. What is it going to? Lovers. Okay, Lovers does talk about a lot of things that are romantic. But here's the thing I want to point out here. This reading isn't bad and it's not good either. It's smack in the middle. You've got somebody here that, quite honestly, sees potential with you and would like it to potentially go somewhere. Alright, but what we do see here is that this person has a lot of planning energy. Okay, so my concern here is it could be a situation where this person's waiting to see certain behaviors or things about you. Alright? So it could be, I'm just saying, so hear me out, because I don't want to paint this as a negative reading, because it's not. This is a situation really where somebody is like trying to figure out which way do I go about this. Alright, and it could be the way that you're interacting with them when you guys do, or when you talk, the way that you communicate with them. This person may be wanting to see certain things from you. And either one or two things is going to happen. They're going to see it or they're not. Alright? Perhaps this person may give you hints from time to time about things they're interested in or they want, and they'll see what you do. Either you go with it or you don't. Maybe you give them a bad mouth, maybe you give them a good mouth. I don't know. Maybe you disagree with it or you don't. Or you approve of it. I don't know. You know, so this person may be kind of, it's like probing energies in some ways with a degree of optimism. So I still think it's overall positive, Sagittarius. I think this person does still kind of is interested, but it's really weighing on what happens between you two as far as, I just don't know what this is about, what they're wanting. With the Lovers showing up like that, it's very favorable to you, but the problem is going to the Fool in reverse. So why is this person kind of waiting around and just kind of seeing what happens? And remember, the Three of Wands can be a strong indication of somebody that is trying to just play their cards and see what happens, planning. It is movement, it is communication, so it does also suggest favorability to communication in the future. We're doing Sagittarius. Yeah, I'm not gonna change my mind here, Sagittarius. Reading overall is splitting, unfortunately, but it's over. I would lean that it's more favorable to you than not. So it's just kind of this person just kind of playing it and seeing what happens. How does Sagittarius see the person that's most on Sagittarius's mind? Give me one card. Page of Wands. So favorable. This could be an indication of someone that's flirting with you or just being open with you. So I'm not gonna change my mind here. I think this could be like it's mostly favorable to you, but there is a kink here. And I think it's dependent on whether or not, like, how this goes as far as what you say to this person when you guys do engage and interact with each other. In other words, that maybe, like I said, most people that probably watch tarot, you know, if you have an on and off connection with somebody where it's like you're not done with each other, but maybe you like each other or something like that, and occasionally go on a dinner date or occasionally you do something. But then this person's open to something blooming and going somewhere else. But it's going to be dependent on how you interact with this person and what stuff has been discussed. So if you have basically failed to listen to things or needs or wants, or maybe you disagree with what they're wanting, you're like, I'm not going to do that. Like they ask you for something or they want you to do something, and you're like, I'm not going to do that. Perhaps that could be why this person's in their mind. Like, I don't know. Maybe if I don't want to deal with this. You know, you gotta be careful when you deal with somebody. The things that come out of somebody's mouth, especially if you're into that person, I'd always pay attention to what they say, because sometimes it's that one thing that you kind of let it skip by, or you kind of give it, you just brush it off, or you say something negative, and for that person, it's a big deal, and then they're not so sure about it anymore, because this energy almost seems favorable to you, so it's very odd. Anyway, Sagittarius, that's what I got for you. This sounds like a 50-50 reading here. Could go either way. I think this person's waiting to see something from you, or some interaction or something that you're going to say to them that could change how much they pursue you, all right, in the future. But you do what you want. Kind of seems like you're into it based on how you see them. So anyways, that's what I got for you, Sagittarius. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please give me a like or subscribe. Haven't been saying that enough. Please, please, please give old Wes a like. Even if it didn't resonate. I'd appreciate that. Alright, we're going to go to Cancer. Our Cancer babies. If you are a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, we're going to be doing your sign next. Yes. I'm going to make sure I get a good shuffle with this deck before we move on here. Alright, Cancer, let's do this. Tell me about the person that's most on Cancer's mind. Romantic interest, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Cancers. Would like to know the person that's most on our Cancer's mind. Our romantic interest. Would like to know how that person feels towards our Cancers, please. 2 cards. So we have splitting energy here. We've got the Ace of Wands in reverse, and we have the Knight of Wands showing up here. So Sagittarius, Leo energy. We also have general fire energy, so a lot of fire energy. This person, once again, similar to Sagittarius, a little split here. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands in reverse. Could have been a potential opportunity here that was lost. Tell me more about the Ace of Wands in reverse. Strength. So there was some situation that didn't go to plan. This person's getting over it. They're just dealing with. Tell me more about Nine of Wands upright. It doesn't really tell us a whole lot. I don't know what it's trying to really point out there, Cancer. Tell me more about Knight of Wands upright. It could even been an opportunity for sex. Star in reverse. What the fuck? This person's trying to make something happen here. Knight of Wands is it's going out there energy. A lot of potential. It's not the type of energy that sticks around here, Cancer. This is energy that kind of is on the move to find something. I mean, it's still slightly favorable to you, though, Cancer. So, I mean, I don't want to get that wrong here. Look at that Fool. So something may have potentially fell through between you two, but this person just wants to get over it, not worry about it. Maybe they feel a bit disconnected from you. That's potential. Knight of Wands, looking good, dressing well, wanting to basically just have fun, do something, I don't know, to excite things, bring chemistry back into connection again. And I furthermore know that because we also have the Fool showing up here. Another indication of just taking a chance. Just fuck it. Let's just try it. Star in reverse. Could be some degree of it may not work out. Once again, the two cards are suggesting next to it are suggesting, who cares? Let's just try it. This could be a Hail Mary kind of energy. Especially when something was a flop. Maybe you rejected them. Didn't want to have sex with them or do something with them. Possible, or you turn them down. Or there was a delay. Because the Ace of Wands in reverse can talk about delays as well. So there could have been some disruption or a delay of some sort, and this person got annoyed. Just trying to get over it and just kind of like look at it as an obstacle. Moon energy here as well. Let's see how they see you, and we'll go from there. Some other person that are Cancers, romantic interest of Cancer. Let's see, person that's most in Cancer's mind would like to know how they see Cancer. Our Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Cancers. One card. Person that's showing up in this reading. Six of Wands. So I think, I mean, Cancer, you know what's weird? Well, what the fuck? We had double sixers show up. I won't take the Six of Swords. I'm going to put that to the side there because it kind of just shot out on its own. But I think this person does look at you as somebody that could be and this is all possibilities. Could be successful, somebody that is confident, or your demeanor, or some ways. Even if you're not that type of person, at least you show up or present that light like you are somebody that's confident or have what you know. There's a lot of people in life that basically will kind of display themselves to be something or some way or something like that, even if they're really not that person. But perhaps they don't want that person to see their weaknesses or how they are as a person, so they kind of act like things are going better than they really are. That's a potential. This person could see successes or something about you, and it could be reflected on something that you've told them or said that was going on. Perhaps you're going on vacation or you're hanging out with friends, and this person's like, oh, they're doing pretty well for themselves. This person may see you like that. For some of you, it could even be potentially that you have other suitors, other people that are interested in you. Whether that's true or not, this person may perceive that, oh, maybe you've got other people that are going around and you're doing well for yourself in that regards. All right, this person seems to want to come towards you in an attractive way. All right. I mean, to be honest, the way I'd like to read the Six of Wands is they see you as a catch. But that's overly optimistic there. This person could also see you potentially coming out of something. If you've been dealing with a situation, they may see you exiting that or coming out of it, or trying to basically just get your life on a better path. Cancer. This person may see you as someone that's a strong individual or someone that's confident in yourself in some way or another. Talking about the person that's most on Cancer's mind, the person that's showing up in this reading, romantic interest of Cancer. We want to know what their near future intentions are towards our Cancers. Give me 2 cards. Ah, fuck me, there's death again. So a 4 of Wands in reverse. Tell me more about the 4 of Wands in reverse. Just remember, folks, I'm just going to make this as a bonus reading. I'll probably redo Person in Your Mind, like, in a couple days here. I'm having a hard time connecting with these cards today. We have Chariot showing up here, Cancer. So suggesting in some ways, if you guys have had connection problems, relationship problems, this person may want to reconnect with you. Alright, if you have had some setbacks as far as any type of becoming a thing with each other, this person may, like I said, want to conquer that, start something fresh with you. We also have Death showing up here, so it's suggesting that's favorable to you. It could also be a degree of instability here. If you are having family instabilities, or you are currently involved with a connection or somebody or a situation of some sort, obstacles, barriers, issues like that, it suggests that this person would like to work around it or try and get over it with you. It also suggests potentially starting something fresh with you. All right, leaving the past behind, recreating, I don't know, just starting fresh in some ways or another, leaving the past bullshit behind. All right. There is a degree of potential obstacles here. Like I said, high potential for somebody transitioning out of something and trying to start something fresh. Could it be related to drugs or alcohol? Sure. Could it be related to a family situation? Sure. Divorce? Sure. Could it be related to just general instability in your life? Sure. Something around that. But Death has been coming out a lot, suggesting new beginnings, new starts. Out with the old, in with the new. Time moves on, whether you like it or not. It's moving on. Nothing you can do. What does Cancer need to know about the situation? Give me 1 card. What are we not seeing here? 8 of Cups in reverse. Trying to move on from something from the past, but having trouble doing so. Clarify the 8 of Cups in reverse. So once again, that kind of follows with what I already said. This reading could strongly apply to someone that's trying to walk away from the situation but having a hard time doing that. There's Magician again. Trying to have a new start, trying to get out of something. Fuck it, I'm just going to stick with that. And there's the Star again. I'm going to Star reversed here. Trying to be optimistic, up in your head about it. Trying to start new communication. Take that all. High potential here, Cancer, for, like I said, man, there's a lot of ways we can read this. Could be a situation that's been redundant, going around in fucking circles. Could be a situation that you're trying to come out of. It sounds like somebody that's on the background, maybe wanting to basically still be involved with you, somebody that's been around for a while. All of these energies, where we keep reading this shit, you know what's funny is that it's a lot of energy of turbulence, as what I'm starting to notice a theme here. About people basically coming together and trying to see if we can restart it type thing, but there's a degree of uncertainty. That's kind of the theme on all the readings. Something wrong now. Can we do it? I don't know. It's been some problems, been rocky. Don't know if we can do it. I don't know who that's applying to. I really don't. Shouldn't have done tarot today. I really shouldn't have. My intuition told me not to do tarot today. But, so we'll just make this a bonus. We just finished up Cancer there. We're going to go to Capricorn. If you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Capricorn, we're doing your sign next. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done tarot today. I don't know. It's very just... Like, all the readings seem really weird and just, I don't know. I don't feel myself reading these. Normally I'm pretty animated, but I'm just like I'm actually spending more brain power trying to understand what the shit says. That I can make jokes out of it. Whatever. I'm gonna finish up strong here. We're Capricorn, Gemini, Aries, and Scorpio, and then I'm done. That's right. Yes, West, done. Awesome. These readings are testing me. Alright, we're gonna do. So Capricorn is 222. That's what I got in my thing here. So about the person that's most on Capricorn's mind, the romantic interest of Capricorn. Who's this person and how do they feel towards our Capricorn? Please. Give me 2 cards. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Capricorn, please. I want to know about their romantic interest, who this person is, our collective of Capricorn. How do they feel towards Capricorn currently? Well, someone that's clearly very disappointed here. Tower in reverse, 5 of Cups. Ugh. Ugh. This is a very disappointed person that's still stuck in the past, apparently, still thinking about shit that didn't work out between you two. Refusing to leave it. Once again, we've got this kind of stuck in the past energy. We'll see where it goes, but tell me more about the Tower in reverse. Oh, God, Capricorn energy of the devil. Ugh. Ugh. Obsession with the past. Something that failed between you two. I want to vomit right now. Person's... I mean, this kind of says it all here, Capricorn. That's all you really need to know. We don't need to do any more clarifications apart from that. This person's clearly upset, mourning, remembering things how they used to be, not how they are currently. Maybe you're on and off with them, but it's never going to be the same. Drugs or alcohol could be a thing here. Obsessions around that. Person could have some obsessive behavior, toxic behavior. Like I said, obsession is strong potential here. High potential for that. In some fashion or way. Just obsession about something from the past. How things used to be or what they could have been, or I don't know what that's about there, Capricorn. I really don't. So about the person that's most on Capricorn's mind would like to know this romantic interest of Capricorn, how they see Capricorn currently. Only 1 card. 5 of Wands in reverse. What a toxic reading, Jesus Christ. It's like you guys might have had some, potentially you guys might have communicated with each other in a not so good way. Judgment showing up here. Things were said that could have been strong language, could have been strong communication, thoughts, priorities. We need to do this. This is what needs to happen. Or kind of stating things that have been disruptions or problems in your life, and you're kind of getting frustrated about it and talking about it. Not so sure if you're in love with them. Ugh, fuck this. Oh, God. Wrong day to do tarot. Reading is very negative here, Capricorn. It's suggesting somebody that could see you potentially as not interested in them, and you could have been conflict, a lot of conflict between you two. Like I said, unfortunately for a romantic reading, this one sucks ass. I don't know why it's telling me this, but this is what's coming out. Tell me more about the 5 of Cups, upright. 6 of Wands mirrors. Once again, shit, it didn't work out. Not victorious. God. This is only going to apply to certain Capricorns. I can tell you right, a lot of you are going to fall off, and that's fine. This is a very negative reading. It really does suggest somebody that's stuck in the past on a situation that's just been faltering or flopping around. It's not been working out. Arguments could have been a serious problem here. going back and forth, blaming one each other. There could have been accusations of one person's not really into it anymore, moping around. I mean, the list just goes on here. All of this is really negative. Whatever. Moving on. Check, please. Let's move on. So about the person that's most on Capricorn's mind. This sounds like a flop of a situation here. I don't know. I mean, for a romantic reading, this one sucks ass. So about the person that's most on Capricorn's mind, the person that's showing up in this reading, a romantic interest of Capricorn. Like I said, it'll only apply to certain Capricorns, unfortunately, but this is what's coming through. Would like to know what their near future intentions are towards our Capricorns. 2 cards. Person may be on guard to you, waiting for communication, be very defensive towards you. Basically want to tell you how it is, say what this on their mind. I don't know what's going on here, Capricorn. It's just whatever. It's a bonus reading anyways. I'm just gonna probably redo the person in your mind. All these readings have just been fucking, I don't know what's going on with them. Kind of getting sick of it. This person's very like, it's just like a picking sides type thing, in the trenches reading. For a love reading, it just doesn't really strike anything resembling love. This kind of says just problems. Capricorn. I mean, look at it. Is this what you want to see on a dinner date? Someone holding a fucking club and a sword? This person has a perpetual propensity to hold shit. You notice that? A sword. This person's got a club here. You see where this is going? Burning building, person on fire, person mourning the dead. Nothing ever works out. I don't know. Capricorn, your reading's over. I don't know what's going on here. This doesn't seem like a romantic reading. I don't know why this came up, and this is what Tarot wanted to show me, so that's what I'm reading. Alright, this sounds like a disaster. This person seems like they're on edge with you. This sounds like a problematic situation. I don't really, all the other signs have been kind of 50-50 here and there, and could go somewhere, whatever. This reading is just, sounds like a disaster. If it's not your reading, it's not your reading. Just go with it. Alright, we're going to go to Gemini next. I don't want to deal with this. This reading is off the chain here. Whoever this person is, there's nothing really romantic we can dig up about it. It just seems like they're still stuck in the past about something. Once again, if your person's not like that, then please take them out on a dinner date and ignore this reading. Okay? Because what I get through the cards is what I get. Okay? I can't just shuffle the cards back in and say I don't like the cards, so we'll get something different. That's what came through. Alright? That's what came through. So I read it. People get annoyed. They're like, why did you read that? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's what came through. I don't pick the cards. That's what came through. Alright, and the story was pretty accurate with, all the cards. I don't know who that applies to or why they need to hear that. But that's what came through. We're going to Gemini next, alright? Alright, folks, we're doing some, our lovely Geminis. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Gemini. You're next. Bummer. Alright, let's do this. I have an obsession with, what's that brand called? 8 o'clock coffee. If any of you guys drink that coffee, it's really good. But you have to buy the fresh beans and then cut it up. I had that this morning. It was really good. If anyone knows about 8 o'clock coffee. And 4-leaf clover. Love that. Alright, folks, let's do this. We're going to do Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Geminis. About the person that are Geminis Romantic interest of our Geminis, please. Would like to know how that person feels towards Gemini currently. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Geminis only. Romantic interest of Gemini. God, there's the fucking High Priestess again. So I have 7 of Pentacles, and we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So Sagittarius and Taurus energy. Tell me more about the 10 of Wands in reverse. 5 of Swords showing up here. So we have Aquarius energy there. Gemini, we're going to get one more card for you. Give me one more card for our Geminis, please. On how the person that's most on Gemini's mind, romantic interest, how do they feel towards Gemini? One more card. So we have Death showing up here. Go figure, we have Death showing up again. We've had it, I think, for almost, what, 7 readings now. Insane. Clarify the 7 of Pentacles upright, please. Page of Pentacles. So Gemini, whoever this person is, has potentially seen that you guys have had some ups and downs, some bumps and bruises, and potentially some conflict with each other. All right. High potential that there could be some potential for you guys, some trust issues here. I'm also, the reason I'm saying that is because I see the Page of Swords, I'm sorry, the 5 of Swords here and the Page of Swords showing up in reverse here. All right. Generally, that combination is both, the Page of Swords in reverse is kind of a bastard card. 5 of Swords can talk about somebody winning at all costs. Loss for everyone. One person wins. One person, one or more people lose. All right, so there could have been some potential backstabbing, betrayal here. 10 of Wands in reverse can just be kind of a defeatist or giving up attitude. A situation that's not fruitful. It's going around in circles, which is why there was probably conflict around it. It just kind of never developed into anything that was problematic. All right. Conveniently right next to it is the 7 of Pentacles, suggesting that it could have been a degree that this person's planning around something or just kind of reflecting on what happened, how it happened, and is trying to figure out whether or not they should deal with it potentially or continue dealing with the situation. High potential if there's been another person involved here, Gemini. Generally, with the 5 of Swords can indicate third-party situations. It's not... It's up there with the 10 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords in Tarot is probably the worst that you can get. This is probably like the 3rd worst card in Tarot. So it generally does talk about someone that's oftentimes can be playing the field or doing a bunch of bullshit. Alright. However, the Death being here suggests trying to let go of the past and just kind of move forwards. Wouldn't be surprised if this person's kind of trying to see, the situation for what it is. Maybe there has been some bumps and bruises, like I said. Some issues between you two, maybe wanting to repair the situation or keep going with you. If you, like I said, just because you might have had some bad blood or some issues with this person, it's possible this person wants to come back and just kind of move on past that. If you're talking with them, then great. It would also suggest that this person would like a new start with you, or just kind of have a new chapter. All right, but that would involve kind of just forgetting about any bullshit from the past. All right. The question is, it's hard to say whether or not this person is still actively in conflict with you. My assumption when I read this is that this person is probably, like, I guess, getting over something that's already happened between you two. And I mean, just remember, feelings don't equate to action. It's not something this person's doing. It's just showing up in their feelings. So I wonder, in some cases, this could be somewhere where you're communicating still with each other, but this person's just kind of reflecting on behavior that's already happened or something that already happened between two. But Death is still kind of positive because it kind of sheds the old and starts something fresh. So maybe that's favorable to you, Gemini. I don't know. But I'm just saying. Whatever. It's a bonus reading today, so I'm going to read you person in your mind. Alright. It's about the person that's most on our Gemini's mind. Please. I'd like to know how that person sees Gemini. Give me one card. Person that's showing up in this reading. But Cancer energy with the Chariot in reverse. So this person does see some potential obstacles between you two, or barriers, hiccups, roadblocks. Tell me more about the Chariot in reverse. We had one card drop out. What is it? Star in reverse, Aquarius energy. So this could have been a situation where there was faith at one point that things could go somewhere and it was lost for whatever reason. Just a lot of hurdles, issues, barriers, problems. And we have Five of Swords here, suggesting furthermore that could have been the case. So the person sees you as a situation that could be challenging, difficult to get anywhere. God only knows why this was showing up. Why would the Ten of Wands be? It's reversed here, but it was upright at one point. So one would assume that there must have been some hardships here, problems. Was that deliberate? Probably not. It could have just been the situation between two. I don't know. 1 minute you're good and then you're not. We have Five of Cups showing up again. I'm going to put that back though. So I'm about the person that's most on our Gemini's mind. Like to know, and what the fuck? And we have Four of Cups here too. How weird. Like to know near future intentions. Person that's most on Gemini's mind. Person that's showing up in this reading. Romantic interest of Gemini. Near future intentions. 2 cards. So we'll have Four of Wands in reverse, and we have the Seven of Wands showing up here. Pretty much seen that card about 4 or 5 times today as well. Tell me more about the Four of Swords in reverse. So we have Libra energy there. Actually, clarify Seven of Wands upright. We need to know that too. What the fuck? We got Ten of Swords here. Oh, Wheel of Fortune though. So that could be favorable here. Okay, so it's favorable. Not bad here, Gemini, because this actually suggests here, initially looked a little negative, but it's actually favorable to you. It could suggest that this person wants to get over whatever, if there was, once again, it kind of goes back to their feelings. Something that could have happened, that could have been a serious roadblock, challenge, problem, issue, something around that. It could suggest here this person wants to start something fresh, have something go favorable. Could even be flirting, having fun, interacting with each other, doing something that could be exciting with each other. Whether it's the right thing to do or not, doesn't matter. It does definitely suggest somebody that high potential. I'm just saying here, high potential for somebody that would want to just have a spin at the wheel, see what you guys can do. All right. Ace of Wands, like I said, I already spoke about this card a couple times. It can be favorable to, obviously, lust, passion, sex, talking, flirting, having fun, making a date, any of that kind of stuff. Four of Swords in reverse can talk about, one, if you've had a period of not talking with each other, getting over that, moving on past that. There's been any, and keep in mind here, folks, what came before the Four of Swords? The Three of Swords. And we already had what? Drama here. Suggesting that if that was, came, to an end, with the Four of Swords being reversed here, suggests getting over that. That would indicate somebody opening up again, being open to wanting to talk again, communicate, hang out, have an opportunity to do stuff. That's why that's showing up there. Wheel of Fortune also going in their favor. Just let's hope. Seven of Wands can also indicate somebody that stands up for the connection, wants to basically fight for it. Sometimes the Seven of Wands is not favorable when I do readings, but in this particular case, it can be because of the surrounding cards are showing up here. So I think this person in some way still has a thing for you, Gemini. All right. But I will say it's a very it's not 50-50. This seems like it's more overall favorable to you, Gemini. But it does suggest like some serious potential for infidelity or problems that occurred. I don't see any third-party stuff here, but there's some degree of massive drama. Something that went down here. Almost giving up potentially. But it seems like this person would want to come back around and try and see if they can have another spin at the wheel. So it's favorable to you, all right? Even if there's been setbacks. All right. So, anyways, Gemini, that's what I got for you. I'm gonna move on to Aries. We had Aries and then Scorpio next, and then we are done. Great. Like I said, this is gonna be just a bonus today. I don't feel like I'm really connecting with the readings today, so I'm just kind of treating it as a bonus. I'll probably do Person in Your Mind again. And thank you everyone for tuning in and watching. Please give me a like, even if the story doesn't resonate. I really appreciate that. So thank you very much. If you are a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Aries, I want to be reading for you next. And thank you, Leo the Blues, for moderating. I appreciate your time. All right, here we go, Aries. Let's do this. 2 minutes 44, 16. All right. Tell me about the person that's most on Aries' mind, please. We get 2 cards. Romantic interest of Aries. Who is this person and how do they feel towards Aries? We get 2 cards, please. Oh god, there's the 5 of Wands again, man. Certain cards have been showing up multiple times today. We have Moon in reverse as well. So this is an exiting energy. Somebody that could have potentially had conflict with you. Arguments could have been a serious thing here. However, it does suggest an Oh, 1 card drop out here. So we have 7 of Cups showing up. Actually, I think I'm going to put it to the side. I can't tell if it was upright or reversed. I think it was reversed, which would make sense with the energy. But I'll put it as a wild card. So, could have been suggestive of recent drama of some sort that happened, but it's came to an end. Tell me more about 5 of Wands in reverse. This could have been like a situation, especially if there was a breakup here, Aries of some sort, or a disconnection. 8 of Swords in reverse, once again, coming out. So there was some degree of a conflict of some sort that happened. Must have been pretty significant. Whatever the case is, this person feels they're over it. No longer worried about it. Doesn't matter what it was. But I would assume it would have been something significant. The Moon in reverse can be shedding the light on something. 5 of Wands in reverse, especially, like I said, if there's arguments, fights, problems, issues, could be coming out of that. 8 of Swords in reverse. If you felt stuck, problem, trying to think about something, coming out of that once again. 7 of Cups in reverse, can be having a realization about the situation. All of it's favorable. Suggesting this person will probably open up or be, like I said, open to you in some ways or another. I think we have Death again. Jeez Louise, we're getting Death. How many times have we had that? Multiple readings with Death card showing up. So there's got to be a pattern here with that. Alright. Very odd. Clarify the 7 of Cups in reverse. I'm just going to treat it as reverse. I just want to see what it says. Wow, 2 of Cups. Look at that. So this is high potential here, Aries. Somebody wanting you. Definitely could have been someone that you fell out with and is basically coming back around in the picture. still wants to be in the picture with you. Still wants our Aries. That's what I would assume. So I'm not the person that's most on Aries' mind. Sun, Moon, Rising, or base Aries would like to know, person that's showing up in this reading, romantic interest, how they currently see Aries. One card. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Go figure. Two different decks. We're getting that fucking card in reverse. I don't know why it keeps coming up. Clarify it. Empress in reverse. First time we've seen a Virgo energy. Person hasn't really seen much growth in the connection between you two, Aries. That's what it's suggesting, how they see you. A lot of, once again, setbacks, problems between you two. I think this person still likes you, though. Still wants to be with you. Could have been delays, blockages of some sort, arguments, fights, guys not getting along in some ways, or disagreeing, or having disagreements in the past. I think this, whatever happened, this person seems to be over it, trying to get over it, at least. It's still prospecting for potential between you two. Whether you agree with it or not, who knows? Maybe this person's a piece of shit. Maybe you don't want to deal with them. But according to this person, I still see potential here. I don't know. You be the judge of that. It would suggest in some ways there's been a lot of setbacks and also potential bad harvests, suggesting that, you know, there was probably, you know, what would you want to see in a good harvest? Well, you guys blossoming with each other, going out to dinner, having fun with each other. That, I would say that's a good harvest. Things going well for you. All right? When you're seeing, and look at that, Five of Pentacles, out in the cold. Empress in reverse can be lack of growth, being cold. So it seems like a situation where there's some degree of work that needs to be done here. But look at that. This person, I think, is still favorable to you. Could be somebody that's almost obsessed with you here, Aries. Or somebody that has some degree of coming and going, but always wanting you. Maybe you don't want them. I mean, I don't know that. There's no ways for me to know that, but I mean, I'm just speculating. So I'm not the person that's most on Aries' mind. How does, what is their intentions towards our Aries? The person that's showing up in this reading, romantic interest of Aries. Give me two cards. Wow, we have Aries energy with the Emperor in reverse, and we have Two of Swords in reverse. So this person might just keep their... Well, actually, no. Hang on. Tell me more about the Emperor in reverse. Eight of Swords. Okay, well, Eight of Wands here in reverse. It doesn't really suggest a whole lot here in the future. Aries, we got Sagittarius energy with the Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Emperor showing up your energy. This person may kind of take a more passive... controlling. Doesn't really paint this person out in the best light, because the Emperor in reverse can be someone that's a bit of a control hog. It could also be somebody that wants to get their way or punish you by not talking with you, or kind of just putting you out in the cold because they won't get their way. This is kind of like that person that wants something really bad but won't tell you, but gets pouty when they don't get it. You know, there you go, Ace of Cups. I'm almost certain this person wants you, but if they don't get their way on what they want, it's like, well, I'm just going to punish you. Two of Swords in reverse, clarify it. Wheel of Fortune in a way. I think this person's anticipating that there could be some drama or some setbacks. To be honest, based on this, I mean, it kind of almost suggests that you guys already had problems before, Aries. This person is almost anticipating there'll be more of it in the future. And the way they're going to probably treat it is from a very rigid kind of standpoint. In other words, that if there is any drama or problems, I mean, look at that. Isn't that concerning to you that you have both the Emperor and the Empress in reverse? Just saying. Just saying. Wheel of Fortune reverse can be things not going to your favor. Why is this person deliberating about that? What does Aries need to know about this situation? Wow, we had the, just before I shuffle there, we had the Queen of Wands showing up there. I wonder if that's you, Aries. Just saying. What does Aries need to know about this situation? Give me one card. the fuck? There's the Empress again. You're the only sign that's got this card. And you got it twice. I mean, well, this was reversed here. But, I mean, just... What is that implying? Tell me more about the Empress. How did you get that? Not one sign got that. What the fuck? And the Fool. Whoa. High potential for this to go somewhere. What? How? I mean... Wow, I did not see that coming. What? According to this, I'm wrong. So, I mean, yeah, high potential for this to go somewhere. Look at that. What you need to know right now. Is that not magical or what? Ah. Watch out for pregnancy, too, for some of you. Be very careful about that. If you sexually interact with this person, just be careful. I don't know, Aries. That's what whatever. It's a bonus today. Like I said, I don't... His readings, I don't know. I haven't been connecting with them that well today. Just go with it. Take it or leave it. All right. That's what you need to know, apparently, according to the tarot. And it's very... Both of these synergize with each other. Very odd. Curveball. I still think this person's going to be a little bit of a challenge here. And it could have been some drama or some problems with this person. But according to what it's saying here, that could... Potential for it to work out. And I already know this was on this person's mind. Look at that. I don't know, Aries. I guess it's not too bad after all. I thought this was kind of not going in the right direction, but it's wild card. Somehow you need to know this is gonna. In some ways, it'll work out. And potentially, I guess if you want it, it may work out. Never would have seen that coming. Shit. But may not be everyone's story. You know, just go with it. It was overall kind of negative in my books. I don't know what that wild card shit was about, but maybe it'll apply to some people. But it looked pretty favorable. And like I said, you're the only sign that got the Empress, and you got it twice, and then the Fool. I don't know. Whatever. Maybe it's something out of the blue that'll come for you. Let's go to Scorpio, and then our last sign of the night, and then I'm going to retire. Like I said, it's just a bonus today, folks. Bonus reading. I'll do person in your mind again when I feel the energy's right. I probably shouldn't have done tarot today, but whatever. I was kind of 50-50 on it. A part of me didn't want to do it today. I was like, I don't really feel like I should read today. I just kind of pushed it. I was like, yeah, just do it. But I don't know. These readings have been kind of really difficult to read. So. But I'm glad you guys showed up anyways, so thank you. Alright, Scorpio, if you're a Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Scorpio, we're going to be doing your sign now. So I'm about the person that's most on Scorpio's mind. A collective of Scorpio, romantic interest. We want to know how this person feels towards our Scorpios, please. Give me 2 cards. So we have Magician, and we also have Strength in reverse. Tell me more about the Strength in reverse. So it's not too bad, but we've got a little bit of split energy here. It's not terrible. Queen of Pentacles right now. So this person is kind of questioning whether this will work, but they're at the same time still optimistic towards the connection or situation. Whoever this person is, Scorpio. So it's favorable to you. We got Gemini, Leo, and Capricorn energy showing up here. This is still favorable. Magician, once again, anytime it's upright, is favorable to you in this person's feelings, regardless of their thinking it. We also have Queen of Pentacles upright here. Very favorable. Unfortunately, it is going to Strength in reverse, but with the surrounding cards, kind of neutralizes a lot of the negativity of the card, suggesting this person's in some ways still, would be optimistic towards things, but may have some questions or doubts. That's about it. Overall, still favorable to you. Pretty good. So I'm not the person that's most on Scorpio's mind. Person that's showing up in this reading, romantic interest. For our Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus Scorpios, we want to know how this person sees Scorpio. Romantic interest sees Scorpio. Give me one card. Six of Swords in reverse. So they see you having a hard time getting over something, or you've been going through something, or some situation of some sort, but still, let's clarify. Clarify the Six of Swords in reverse. It's Aquarius energy. High Priestess in reverse. So this person knows about it. This would suggest in some cases you could have had some challenges, some struggles, or some issues that you've been going through in your life. The Six of Swords oftentimes is getting out of a bad situation, it's moving on to something better for yourself or exploring. But when it's reversed, can oftentimes be feeling like it's not the right time or I shouldn't really do that. Or it's just, it doesn't mean that you don't want to move on to somewhere else or transform your life or do something different with it. It just could be like it's not the right time. Person could see that. I don't know why this, it kind of symbolizes with the Magician here, because Magician can be starting something fresh. Perhaps this person feels they'll rush in and help you restart something. Sees, it could be like an opportunity. You see an opportunity, take it. High Priestess in reverse oftentimes is like, can talk about gossiping or people finding stuff out about other people. In other words, it's possible this person heard something about your situation or is probing. Okay, it can also, and once again, the High Priestess in this upright does talk a lot about secrecy. When it's reversed, it doesn't. That's why gossip is a problem. So it may not necessarily be true. Maybe this person was hearing from a third party about something that was going on about it. So I'm not the person that's most on Scorpio's mind, the person that's showing up in this reading, romantic interest. We want to see one more card on how they see Scorpio. Give me one more card. I just want to see what else shows up here. Ten of Cups. The first time this card is showing up. Ten of Cups in reverse. How odd. Clarify the Ten of Cups in reverse. We have Pisces energy there. Three of Swords in reverse. Fuck. So this person in some ways sees you getting over something that was difficult for you. A connection, it could have been loss of a loved one. This is possibilities. Loss of a loved one, a divorce, a serious separation. Maybe it was with them or somebody else. Or a loss of something that you're dealing with, getting through, but having a hard time getting through. This person may feel that you're still stuck on that. May not apply to everyone, but once again, that's a high possibility of what I'm seeing here. In some ways, it's a suggesting of transitioning away from that, whatever problem it was, but still stuck in it. Whether this person's perception is correct or wrong, you be the judge of that. Alright, but that's what I'm seeing here. Something around that. It could be even related to them. It's possible. So I'm not the person that's most on Scorpio's mind. Romantic interest of Scorpio. We want to know what their near future intentions are towards our lovely Scorpios. Give me two cards. One. What the fuck? How do we get this twice? What is that about? Maybe it was related to them. We have 5 cups here. Oh. Hierophant in reverse. So this could have been a separation between you and them at one point, where you guys were maybe dating or together and it separated, didn't work. Now they want to come back around for round 2 or 3 or whatever it is. Ugh. I mean, how did you get that twice? Just remember, this is the worst card in tarot. It's reversed here, suggesting something has transitioned twice. Hierophant reverse. Hierophant can talk about contracts, aka relationships, marriage. It's reversed here. Could also indicate broken contracts. Why is this person revisiting that? Clarify the Hierophant in reverse. Star. So this person's still optimistic, can be repaired. Or if you guys were not doing so hot at one point, this person's still confident things can be turned around. Alright, this can still be a thing. Tell me more about the Three of Swords in reverse. Why is that their near future intentions? Person that's showing up in this reading for our Scorpios. Three of Pentacles, wanting to work as a team. We can fit. What the fuck? So this is high potential. This is where this reading, I'm going to tell you right now. If some of you are going to fall off, and that's fine. But this is what the reading's showing. High potential of a situation where you guys might have been together for a period of time, doing very well, fell apart, fumbled, broke apart, whatever. For what reason? Don't care. All right. It can suggest in some ways that maybe there was turbulence and problems. All right. Maybe you're coming out of. It could suggest this energy you still stuck on that or bitter about it, exiting that. Although it could also suggest that you're getting over something that's not related to the situation. There's no ways for me to know. All right. That's how this person sees you, whether it's true or not. I don't know. All right. But whatever the case is, this person's showing optimism towards wanting to fix the situation. All the energy suggests kind of a reconciliation of if things were fucked up or didn't work, like maybe we could repair that. All right, there's enough cards here to suggest somebody that wants to play ball. All right, but it could also, like I said, it could show this could be a mending energy, suggesting, like I said, if someone burnt bridges or screwed shit up badly or royally, that left you with a pretty bad banged up heart, and enough time's passed. You know, they say time heals all wounds. Maybe this person wants to have a spin on the wheel and see where it can go. That's a possibility here. Okay? But that's just my assessment. Take it or leave it. If it's not your story, it's not your story. That's what I'm getting. Half these readings I can't understand. I don't know what the hell it's trying to really tell me. It's just a bonus reading today, so take it or leave it, alright? Anyways, guys, that is the last reading for today. I appreciate each and every one of you for sticking around, watching the video. So thank you very much, and especially to Lee and the Blues for moderating. Like I said, maybe I'll do a tarot reading in like another 2 days or something like that when I feel the energy's right. I don't know. I just don't feel like it's connecting with some of these readings today or understanding it. It just, I don't know, weird day. So I'll probably redo Person on Your Mind. We'll just treat this as a bonus. Take it or leave it. It is your story or it's not. All right. But I appreciate all of you for showing up once again. Thank you so much. Please get old Wes a like, at least an E for effort, even if it wasn't your story today. And once again, thanks all for showing up. Louise, am I saying your name right? Louisa, Louisa? Thank you for joining in. Jerry, good to see you again. Ebony and White, thank you for hanging out with us today. Chicksers, Girl in CA, good to see you. There's a couple of you people. Yenica, always good to see you as well. So thank you so much. All right, folks, I'm gonna check out here. Have a great night. It's Monday, 17th. Obviously, some of you got off work, so hopefully you have a good rest of your night. All right, I'm gonna take a break. If Leon the Blues, if you put the timestamps up, I'd really appreciate that. But like I said, don't feel obligated. If you don't, I will post the timestamps. All right. So I appreciate you guys. Have a good night.